In a world where education is often long drawn out, social media often biased, mental challenges rising and attention spans lowering, the bridge between old and new ways of learning has yet to be built. We are laying the first stone. Imagine a pack of cards for anything, everything you need to know about a topic condensed in your pocket. Unifying the digital and physical as one in the simplistic form of cards, each card containing its own audiobook, resources, and an intelligent chatbot trained on the card topic. Share packs with your friends, track your progress, earn rewards, be a part of an ever-evolving ecosystem, all while learning in the most convenient way possible. You know what? We might as well do a topic while we're already here together. Let's start with a wellness pack, the Yuga cycles. The Yuga cycles are like planetary seasons, a cycling of the notes planets create including the Earth. The 4 Yuga cycles are Satya, Treta, Dvapara, and Kali. The Satya Yuga mirrors a golden age of purity and wisdom, resonating with the gentle serenity of air. Whole as one, a still soul, knowing. The Treta Yuga aligns with the Silver Age of becoming, symbolizing the human yearning to connect, explore, and understand, akin to water's fluidity, a soul in movement, thinking. The Dvapara Yuga, connected with the Bronze Age of the Industrial Revolution, takes on the Earth's grounded determination, reflecting humanity's inventive spirit and manual labor. A soul embodied, acting. The Kali Yuga, corresponding to an age of iron, erupts like fire, mirroring the passion, conflict, and transformation of our modern era, the expression of an embodied soul dancing. These yugas are not isolated concepts, but are tied to the ancient Vedic philosophy that sees the universe as an interconnected web of energies, including the alignment of the planets, and we should embrace each as its own experience to find ourselves in. Satya Yuga, the symphony of universal harmony. Satya Yuga, the late 90s through the lens of a 97 kid. The Satya Yuga epitomizes purity and virtue. If we were to recast this age in the 90s, it'd resemble a world brimming with the melodies of the Backstreet Boys, the magic of Harry Potter, and the thrill of Pokémon. Visualize the landscape of animation and entertainment at this time. The Lion King, with its spectacular colors and profound themes, and Pokémon, which introduced us to a world where friendships transcended species. Remember the dawn of 3D video gaming, with Nintendo 64's Super Mario 64 inches redefining how adventures looked. Kids and teens wore baggy jeans, slap bracelets, and Tamagotchis dangled from backpacks. Remember the sensation of winding up a Furby or navigating the first click wheel of an iPod? The tactile experience of toys and early digital devices of this era was unparalleled. The buzz of a Game Boy and the soft flip of Pokémon cards in hand were tangible reminders of a world both exciting and comforting, similar to the unity and connectivity of the Satya Yuga. The late 90s and early 2000s were a time of magic and wonder, hence the name Golden Era. The release of the first Harry Potter book whisked readers away to Hogwarts, while movies like The Matrix questioned our perceptions of reality. It was a time of seeking, of exploration, both in the tangible and intangible realms. This era's spirit, imbued with optimism and curiosity, mirrors the elevated consciousness of the Satya Yuga. The Treta Yuga, as described in ancient texts, heralds an age where the purity and simplicity of the Satya Yuga starts to wane, making way for a time of exploration and duality. This era can be likened to the bursts of invention and discovery that marked the Renaissance and later, the early stages of the Industrial Revolution. Visualize the world waking up to the Renaissance's brilliance, brushstrokes bringing forth Mona Lisa's enigmatic smile, and the quill penning Shakespeare's eloquent verses. Da Vinci's flying machines sketched on parchment promised a future soaring through skies, reflecting the Treta Yuga's aspirations of pushing boundaries. Music evolved too, with the gentle melodies of the lute giving way to the more complex harmonies of early orchestras. The invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg was much like the Treta's embodiment of knowledge dispersal. Think about how, in this age, humanity first dreamt of navigating the stars, with Galileo's telescopes aiming upwards. Touch the intricacy of an astrolabe, or the tactile feel of parchment instruments of knowledge and exploration, resonating with the Treta Yuga's spirit of discovery. The taste of newly discovered spices from the east, like pepper and cinnamon, hinting at the world's vastness, and the distant scent of the sea from European docks, evoking adventures to uncharted lands. Dvapara Yuga represents an age of conflict, contradictions, and transition from spiritual wisdom to material obsession. This era echoes the late stages of the Industrial Revolution and the transition into the 20th century, a time marked by technological marvels but also societal upheavals. Imagine the world during this transformation, the clang and clamour of factories, where the intricate weavings of looms met the sharp edges of mechanization, the gleaming railroads that spanned continents, but also brought the smoke and soot of industrialization. This was an age where the brilliant innovations of Thomas Edison illuminated the night, while the social theories of Marx and Engels stirred unrest and change. Music became an expression of longing and conflict, with the romantic compositions of Chopin meeting the discordant realities in Stravinsky's Rite of Spring. These intricate compositions mirror the Dvapara Yuga's duality between beauty and chaos. Touch the cold steel of a locomotive or the vibrating string of a newly invented telephone. These sensations of metal and energy connect to the Dvapara Yuga's emphasis on material mastery and transformation. The acrid taste of urbanization's pollution and the distant scent of factory fires are stark reminders of a world changing too rapidly, at times losing its spiritual essence. This was an era that saw 2 world wars, periods of great suffering but also great technological leaps. From the roaring 20s, where jazz played and flappers danced, to the soul-searching of the post-war years, society sought its path between tradition and modernity. Much like the Dvapara Yuga, it was a time of polarization, where human ingenuity was both celebrated and questioned. Inventions such as the automobile, airplane, and radio transformed daily life, but also presented new moral and ethical dilemmas. Philosophers, writers, and artists wrestled with these contradictions, reflecting the age's complexity in works like Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby or Picasso's fragmented paintings. In essence, the Dvapara Yuga could be felt in the rhythmic chug of a steam engine, the crackling voice over the radio, the syncopated beat of jazz, and the conflicted emotions of a world caught between eras. It was a time that blended wonderment with confusion, innovation with strife, mirroring the age of conflicted transformation. The Kali Yuga symbolizes an epoch where harmony gives way to discord, where the spiritual connection with the cosmos is at its weakest, and materialism dominates. This age can be paralleled with the latter half of the 20th century and the dawn of the 21st, marked by rapid technological advancement, but also fragmentation, environmental challenges, and ethical dilemmas. Envision the contemporary world. Skyscrapers reach towards the heavens, but cast shadows on the streets below. The internet connects people across continents, but sometimes isolates them from their neighbors. The achievements of landing on the moon and decoding the human genome stand in stark contrast to the environmental degradation and persistent social inequalities. Music mirrors this complexity, with the rise of diverse genres from rock to hip-hop to electronic music, reflecting a cacophony of voices and emotions. The dissonant chords of modern compositions resonate with the Kali Yuga's turbulence and disconnection. Touch the sleek surface of a smartphone or the gritty asphalt of a crowded city. These textures symbolize both the marvels and the coldness of modernity. The taste of fast food, quick and convenient, contrasts with the loss of authentic flavors, just as the artificial sense of urban life masks the natural fragrances of the earth. This era witnesses the marvel of artificial intelligence and virtual realities, but grapples with existential questions about human identity and purpose. The political landscape is often polarized and cultural wars rage, mirroring the Kali Yuga's prophecy of strife and division. Despite these challenges, the age also nurtures pockets of hope and innovation. The drive towards renewable energy, the global movements for social justice, and the embrace of mindfulness and wellness practices are sparks of light in the darkness. The works of contemporary artists, writers, and thinkers reflect this struggle for meaning and connection, echoing the underlying currents of the Kali Yuga. In essence, the Kali Yuga can be felt in the rapid click of a computer keyboard, the pulsing beat of electronic dance music, the frenzied pace of modern life, and the profound questioning of what it means to be human in a digital age. It's an era that reflects both the splendor and the shadow of progress, mirroring the age of discord and the complexity of our current times. And so the cosmic dance continues, an unending spiral where ages shift and energies merge. The journey through these ages is a reflection of our own path, a microcosm of the cosmic tale. Just as the universe ebbs and flows through cycles of creation and dissolution, so do we navigate the terrains of growth, decay, and renewal. But be warned, the path is neither linear nor predictable. The clues are subtle, the meanings often concealed. It's a journey that requires an open heart and a discerning mind, a willingness to embrace both the science and the mysticism, the tangible and the ethereal. As you close this chapter, know that the exploration has only just begun.